Hi, I'm Roxanne People, and I'm going to be talking about E3 today. This is going to be a video all about the EA press conference that they had. I have another video up right now that is talking more about Microsoft and just in general different kinds of entertainment things that are going on to consoles, which you can see that video here. Or if you want to see the Ubisoft press conference, I have that video here. Both of them are going to be just like this video, except just talking about their respective topics. And then following all of E3 stuff on Saturday or Sunday, I'll do like a full recap video that'll be very long and just encompass everything that I talk about over the next couple days. If you just want to be lazy and would rather wait till then to watch all my videos, just like put together better and like spoken with good words. I make good with the words when, I'm not on the spot. Anyway, today, right now, I'm going to do the EA conference, which they started off right off the bat with Dishonored, so that was really cool. They showed a lot more about like how you can possess things and like people and animals, which was kind of confusing just because it wasn't really clear exactly how that would work. But they showed it off and it looked great, and also how you can like stop time and just different kinds of things. The developers were telling a story about how like these guys, one of their playtesters was like he's getting shot at by a guard, but he froze time right as a bullet came out of the gun. And while time was frozen, he took possession of the guard, right? Like he possessed him, and then he stood in front of the bullet as the guard, hopped out of him, and then time resumed, and the guard shot himself in the face, and it was that was like the most epic story ever, and I really want to shoot a guard in the face like that now. Does that count as like not killing anyone? I'm not completely sure about that, but sounds awesome. They did say that you can go through the whole game without killing anyone, and all of your actions have like all different kinds of ramifications and stuff. You can go and kill everybody, you can kill nobody, but I thought that was really cool though how you can go through the entire game without killing a single person. I think that's really awesome. And they say you can possess anything, so like everyone will be able to find different ways to get through levels and stuff. Like they were talking about how you could possess like a goldfish and swim through a river all the way like to the entrance of a room or something like that, like into the sewer system. And when you get out of possessing an animal, you're not possessing them like, your spirit's getting out of you. No, your whole body's going with them, and wherever you end up when you get out of the body of whatever you're possessing, your body's there wherever you've gone to. So that's really cool. So that's just like really exciting, just awesome, and it's a cool concept. I love it, and I don't know, it's Bethesda, so obviously I love it and I think it's amazing. EA, as expected, also talked about Dead Space 3, which just sounds awesome. They confirmed that it is going to be taking place on an ice planet called Tovolantis, and they are going to have John Carver, some dude that he met. He's going to be like hanging out with him. If you're doing co-op, you can have drop-in, drop-out co-op. And when you have him with you, like your friend or whatever, when you have them, there's going to be different dialogue, there's going to be different options for doing things, and they said it's going to be kind of different from the actual main storyline of single player. There's also going to be side missions for John Carver if you have him with you, and only if you have him with you. Because they want to be able to give people both the options of being alone and being scared, or being together and being scared. They want both of those options to be different options. Not very, very different, just because that would take forever, but there's major differences that you're going to notice between the two. Some of the cutscenes are actually going to be different too whenever you're going through the whole storyline. You're not just going to be on the planet. The planet is going to be like an open space area, but they're still going to have those like close quarters, scary corridors type thing going on, because there's a flotilla above the planet where you're also going to play part of the game. So, yeah, and the necromorphs look ridiculous now. They are so, like, what the hell? What the fuck is that? Like, you guys were watching E3, I'm not sure if you did. They showed, like, in a video, like, of a cutscene of them, like, about to get eaten by this giant thing, and it's like a giant necromorph. It looks like a praying mantis. It's got, like, pincers on its face, and just claws, and like 4 claws on each side. It was ridiculous, dude. They definitely look a lot more arachnidy, and they're still like just as scary and just as creepy and just disgusting and weird looking. It's just like, well, oh my god, what's going on? Oh my god, get me out of here. But no, you can't get out of here. You never can get out of here. It's dead space. EA has really stepped up on the sports games department. They were already like really good with sports games, but they're trying to do more. Obviously, they got UFC. They're making a game with UFC. UFC was supposed to be making a game with THQ. They dropped them and went to EA because who knows? Whatever. That's happening now. And the big sports games, Madden 2013 and FIFA, are getting like big changes, especially with the Kinect being integrated to them. I'll talk about Madden 2013 first. It's gonna be crazy just because you can tell each individual like player what to do, and like you can set hike or whatever and make them start running around with the ball. And I'm not very good at sports, okay? So I don't know what I'm really talking about here with football, but the important thing is that you yell at your people and they do stuff, and it's fancy schmancy, which should get a bunch of you guys excited, because, yeah, now you don't have to be all like, oh, buttons. No. You can still use your Vita or your Wii U to like give them directions or whatever, or like on the Xbox Glass thing or whatever, you can use your phone or your tablet. But other than that, I don't know why you would use those though if you have an Xbox and you have Kinect. Just use your voice, that's way easier. EA also announced that they're gonna have like an online league thing where you can make your own team with up to 32 people on the team. You can pick to be like a player and like pick your position and whatever, or you could be a coach and stuff. And if you ever get bored with the person that you're playing as, or like you've decided that it's too difficult for you, you can always retire that character and then you start another one. And every time you win, then it goes towards points, so that way you can be like legendary or whatever and get into the Hall of Fame. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, 32 people, that's a lot of people. I mean, I don't know, that's really cool. You can make your whole team with your friends and stuff. Madden's also going to have a social game thing that you can do like on Facebook or on your phone. And yeah, I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be about. They didn't really say too much detail about that, but it's basically a football social game. It's supposed to be like fantasy football, they said, but I'm not familiar with fantasy football either, so I'm not even gonna do it. But there's a social game for NFL, so. FIFA is doing like a really good job with integrating with Kinect, just because you could like, again, order your people around, tell them to do different like stuff with the ball, and like I think it's hilarious if you like miss a goal, like you tell your character to take the shot, and if you miss the shot and then you like cuss or something, you'll get a flag. So I think that's hilarious. If you like get mad at the ref or whatever for making a bad call and you cuss at him, he will give you a flag. He'll hear you. I think that's so funny. The guys that make FIFA said that Messi like really inspired a lot of their moves for all the players in the game, and that there's going to be a lot of new like dribble tactics that you can use in the game, and it sounds really cool. It sounds like they put like a lot of more movement into this game. Like there's a bigger focus on movement and just like doing like fancy kicks and stuff and swerving around people, which is important to soccer. So it's good that they're like they spent extra time on working on the movement specifically in this game. EA said that another game that they're going to be putting out this year is going to be Need for Speed Most Wanted, which is supposed to be like a revamping of the original or something. Again, sports games are not my like strongest topic, so if I say something wrong, sorry. I wish I cared more, but I don't. So yeah, but Need for Speed, it does look actually pretty cool. I thought that it was really funny how your car's like a bulldozer now. Like usually if you hit anything in racing games, you're like totally fucked because you're just gonna start swerving like crazy. Oh my god, you're missing one wheel and all of a sudden you're gonna spin out. Like, but in this game, he was hitting all kinds of stuff, dude. I think he was doing it on purpose to show that you could, like, destroy a lot of things. But it's just really funny because he's, like, driving through, like, fencing and garbage cans and those barrels that are, like, filled with water in the road or whatever they're filled with. Benches, like, all kinds of crap. Just driving through it and, like, nothing. And I was just like, okay, that, Pretty sure you have a flat by now. Like, what's going on? Why? Ugh. The makers said that like the main point of this is to like try to be most wanted or whatever among your friends, and the way you do this is by like getting the fastest times or the highest jumps or whatever each week between your friends, and then you get points. And then based on the point system, you'll be able to get like more stuff for your car, like medals or whatever, and then you'll just eventually reach like most wanted level or something. They weren't really specific on it. They said they were going to give more details. They were just really focusing on the fact that this game is about destruction, getting caught by the cops, and earning those points by destroying things and getting caught by the cops, or not getting caught by the cops. The longer you can not get caught, the better. You know, usually that's just like a good rule of thumb to go by. You know, just try not to get arrested most of your life. That would probably work out for the best. Crysis 3 got a new trailer, gameplay trailer type thing, where it was showing off just the main guy was like trying to put C4 on this generator place and blow up this dam or whatever, and it just showed New York, the like in the dome area, where like there's gonna be swamps and rainforests, like rivers and stuff. Like the dam was huge, and he like blows it up and just like water starts pouring out like crazy, you know, like I don't know, like he's releasing a dam or something. It was crazy. And it seemed really cool. Just, you know, classic Crysis stuff. The guns are amazing looking. The scenery is amazing looking. I've already said this before, but it's running on CryEngine 3, and yeah, it looks nice, guys. It looks nice. Star Wars: The Old Republic got a lot of information again, and I just want to take this time to say to people who play that game, why are you complaining? Oh my god, dude, every time I see Star Wars: The Old Republic, my heart sinks a little bit, because I know that I'm going to spend fucking 15 minutes talking about all the updates that they've done, and most of it is stuff that I can't even leave out because they're like major changes to the game. Dude, they're adding a whole new planet. The planet's going to be called, Makev, and they have like a cartel problem, so you get like a whole bunch of quests there, I'm gonna assume, just because it's the fucking cartel. You can't just deal with the cartel in one quest, I don't think. Not only that, but there's also gonna be like Space Station Assault from Above or something, like a new like side quest thing where you have to destroy this giant monster that was coming out. It's crazy. Like, I don't understand what you guys are always complaining about. Like, they're losing players like crazy, but yet every week they're putting out more and more stuff and more missions and things, and I don't understand you guys. I don't understand you guys at all. You're also going to be able to get a new companion, the HK-51 Assault Drone, so that looks pretty cool. There's going to be a new race called Cathar, and yeah, you're going to be able to play as that race. And he kind of looks kind of weird. It's kind of like a panther dude, but not like the Khajiit from Skyrim. Not at all like them, but it's more like, I don't know. It's more clean cut of a panther, like more smooth, not like the big flaps of side stuff here. No, none of that. Just, you know, smooth panther. Kind of like a Tony the Tiger ripoff. It looks kind of weird, but I can see how like a lot of people would actually like it a lot and think that they look really cool. It's just not my style. But yeah, a new race to play with? Like, really? Come on. You guys are clearly getting spoiled here. You do realize that, don't you? The level cap's going to go up, and you're getting new abilities, so that's pretty cool. There's going to be a new war zone called Ancient Hypergates, so like that sounds amazing. And starting in July, it's free to play all the way up to level 15, so again, awesome. And again, you're being spoiled, you know that, right? Like, PC gamers, I know that you're used to this kind of stuff like all the time, but that doesn't mean that it's any less awesome and amazing and super nice of BioWare to do this. I mean, dude, maybe they did mess up in the beginning, I'm not sure. I didn't play the game, but I mean, whatever they did, they're making up for it. Come on, man, they're giving you guys a planet. You know, like, who does that? Hey, I messed up, have a planet. Who does? No one ever does that. Everyone's like, I messed up, sorry. Hopefully you'll like me again after I give you like 5 minutes of extra gameplay. Here's a side quest DLC for free. No, all this stuff is like free extras that you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for this crap. It's just part of what you're already paying for. They're giving you a planet and a space station mission and the cartel and a new race. You guys are spoiled. Spoiled as hell. Okay, so that's it for the EA conference. There was also Medal of Honor and Battlefield 3, but I want to put that with the FPS episode that I'm going to do. Just because that would fit in better with like the Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and then there's also Spec Ops: The Line, and there's other FPSs that I could put that with, that where it would serve better, so that way you guys can hear all of your options at once and be like, hey, I like this one the best, or I like this one the best. You can hear them all right next to each other, so you don't have to be like, is that kind of like the same as this, or is that better? No, it's going to be all right next to each other, so don't freak out that I didn't say anything about Battlefield. There's lots of information about Battlefield. That's why it's not going to be part of this video, because then it would just be ridiculously long, and yeah.